Hey guys, FishSticks2200 here. I just wanted to make a quick video about this Sunder interaction that I think has the possibility of being quite meta for warriors in 0.3, especially after the Sunder nerfs to their guaranteed crit. So, this is going to be based off of two less known interactions with Sunder. Number one is toxic growth pustules count as enemies and thus trigger the shockwaves from Sunder. Each shockwave is essentially 40% more damage, meaning with 6 shockwaves hitting the boss, you would get 242% more damage. Number two is that all of these shockwaves are buffed by Infernal Cry, and this is not an entirely obvious interaction, because unlike Infernal Cry, the guaranteed critical strikes from Sunder is not actually adopted by the shockwaves it spawns, which means that my damage combo will often look like this. I cast Toxic Growth, then I'll use War Cry, and then use Sunder. And then Sunder will hit every single one of these pustules, causing them to release a shockwave, each of them hitting for roughly 40% of Sunder's damage. Okay, but why was this not meta last league? Well, unfortunately, the first thing is that Crit Sunder was really just that strong, but the second is that one of the other biggest damage multipliers in this game, outside of Crit, is Elemental Ailments, and all of these prefer really big singular strikes of high damage, which made Sunder's shotgun mechanics, where it splits its damage into a bunch of little hits, really unfavorable. However, the Ignite changes this patch actually made it so that the many small hits of Shotgun Sunder meaningfully contribute to Ignite magnitude. Assuming the new Ignite mechanics behave the way I believe they do, we should be getting some multi-million total damage Ignites. This interaction also received two more small buffs. One, which most warriors painfully know, is that Guaranteed Critical Strike of Sunder got removed in place for a 20% increased physical damage taken passive. This is an okay-ish minor buff for us, because at the end of the day, it's just a 20% increased damage. Is that the usability of Toxic Growth got buffed because its attack time was removed. It no longer vaults you into there, and there's no weapon swap delay anymore. Another thing that makes this strong is it's way easier to lower resistances now in 0.3 with Frost Bomb, Elemental Weakness, and Elemental Exposure. We can get pinnacle bosses down to 10% elemental resistance, with the obligatory reference to Rakiata's Flow flipping those elemental resistances. Well, until next time, Exiles.